This mode changes the whole world generation, starting from new overworld biomes with new trees and blocks to some amazing rainbow cave biomes. The amount of items here is crazy. There are also new nether biomes and blocks such as this rainbow glass. You probably know who this mob is. This mode adds moo blooms that you can milk for nectar and get effects. Moo blooms and different biomes get you different nectar. Each moo bloom has its own flower too. Help me get more likes and comments than moo blooms in this mode. Torches are now usable as a weapon. That's the whole mode. Nice. Bedrock impure dipslate that you can get, smelt, craft into an ingot and upgrade your netherite gear. This is how the full set looks like. What about ancient cities? After defeating the Warden you'll get the Warden Horn, which is basically Warden sonic attack. Piglin bartering is long and inefficient, so this mod helps you a bit with the bartering station. Just put gold inside and bring a lot of piglins around it and the station will do the rest. Pigsteel is an alternative to iron you can find here. It can be used for basic iron items and blocks. However, the block will turn into iron in normal world. You need to use stone cutter to make cut pigsteel that has 4 stages of infection similar to copper. Good mode for decorations. Glow squids can spawn with different colors. Looks beautiful if you play with shader packs. You found an amazing place in your world? Click F4 button and you'll make a panorama that you can pick in the main menu if you're tired of the old one. Using these powerful items you can craft printer. This mode adds an interesting way to duplicate items. Shifting near the block powers it up if you have enough experience. This new enchantment is a must-have for everyone, but I need to mention that I've messed up during the recording and you need to put it on leggings instead. Now you have extra jumps in the air and it's extremely useful. Let's jump into the next mode. I'm sorry, this upgraded version of Enchanting table lets you pick what enchantment you want to get. For those who hate re-rolling them for a decade. We have glass and we have glazed terracotta. Why not combine them to create glass with patterns on it? This should be added to vanilla, I think. One more item drop from the Warden. It can be used to craft Warden Walkers so you won't make any vibrations. Let's play a game. I was using one more mode this whole video and I bet that you haven't noticed it. If you lose you give me a like. Well, my hotbar is a few pixels higher than normal. Many zombies are evil enough. But now you can find many skeletons and these have swords and bows at the same time. This mode makes every mob flat. Not only peaceful animals, but hostile mobs too. These are my favorite mobs that were changed and even wonder about how the player looks. Yes, even the player is flat. Good old mode that adds tons of TNT is updated to the new version. From destroying your world to causing a mess. The Ender Dragon has more heads and more attacks if you want a challenge. He can even summon small dragons. Perfect little mod to spice up your world with small points of interest. Completely new variations of gold, diamond and emerald blocks you can make on stone cutter for your amazing builds like these. Capybara memes are dead but the animals are not. They can even break pumpkins. Alright, enough small mods, let's move to big ones. Let's get back to the ancient city and craft a skulk igniter which opens the portal to the Star Haven. This space-themed dimension is filled with mobs like jellyfish and unique ideas such as levitation blocks all the way down that prevent you from falling. Airship is a common structure that has a new trader in it that is quite useful because you can buy a new transport from him. You'll ask me, how do I get the coins? The easiest way is barrels, but there's a whole new boss fight and after winning it you'll get the coins and also a void totem, which is another way of saving yourself from the void. There are more things in the mode but you can learn about them yourself using the in-game guide. Let me change the number twice because I'm showcasing the Aether mod and an add-on to it. I don't really need to explain anything since it's one of the biggest mods ever, but the Aether got updated to the new versions and now you can play it in modern Minecraft. The Lost Content add-on adds a new tower with new loot and a whole new boss fight that is pretty hard to fight even in Netherite armor due to its hard to dodge attacks. But if you manage to defeat it, you'll get the key to the chest with some amazing stuff you need to check out after watching my video. This one is not big but I think it's the best backpack mode ever. You can customize it by completing different challenges and picking the design you like, and also it has a few custom enchantments for usable arrows from the backpack. Repairing items with mending, getting loot from mobs into your backpack and immunity to fire and lava. You can place your backpack on specific shelves and use it in its block state. This mode just dropped, and hitting a pig with firework in your hand causes it to fly to the sky and drop cooked food. But if you use TNT, it's also an amazing firework and a dangerous explosion, so don't mess with it. Just a little mode about several new horse armors such as copper, chainmail, emerald, and the one we need the most, netherite horse armor. This mode makes villagers easier for those who hate grinding, and this mode adds tons of cool paintings in the game. I spent whole 10 minutes placing them, brah. Now in Ancient City you can find first part of Scrayal and the second one lays in the buried treasure. Once you combine them you'll be able to teleport to the whole new dimension, and the first warning is to stay away from breaking corrupted blocks. This world is covered in skulk but has several other biomes that I find fantastic, and it's not blank. There are mobs in every biome that drop unique loot. I want you guys to notice how good the textures and the dimension overall looks like. My favorite biome is the desert just because of its creepy mobs, and especially this giant golem that is not hard to defeat, but for some reason I really like his model. As you can see, I am describing the mode very briefly, and the reason is that I want to make the whole video about the mode, so if you like this idea let me know in the comments. There's so much stuff like new armor sets, new decorative blocks, and even mana system which lets you use powerful weapons. The best meme mode in Minecraft, detailed models of meme cats that you can pat with your hand. Just beautiful. Modern decoration modes are amazing. This one is not an exception. Everything is in 3D but somehow fits in the game. Let me introduce you to the packed slime block. It's not sticky as the normal version and maybe not as bouncy too, but its main purpose is that it can be used to make a slime golem, and he will generate slime once it enters a slime chunk. And if you break it sometimes it drops slime balls. There's also a slime pie for some reason, but can you remove the pumpkin from the golem? Yes you can, but let's get rid of him so I can show you some decorative blocks this mode adds too. One last addition is the music disc that I probably can't play fully in this video, so if you want to check the full version go download the mode. While Mojang adding the sniffer, we can play with mods and revive dinosaurs from the dead if we put fossils to the analyzer, then get the DNA and put it in another machine called cultivator. This way you'll get the egg of the dinosaur you found, and if you're a good parent you'll be able to get these giants wherever you want. Fighting these big creatures is hard even if you have netherite armor, so think twice before doing it. The dinosaurs are well made and everything you need to know about the mode is in the book, so don't worry, it's not complicated. If you see how amazing the structure rework looks like, almost every time the creator of this mod is young, and this one is not an exception. Compared to vanilla, these massive fortresses now have way more stuff to explore, and it has a main room with the wither statue right in the middle. In this room you can find a staircase that leads all the way to the bottom of the nether, and here you realize that it's even bigger than it looked at first. Exploring it is actually rewarding, but it's more dangerous too, so be careful. Using packed ice you can build a portal to a dimension where you can complete the game living in a sphere world with water at the bottom. This dimension has everything you need to survive and looks gorgeous. Portal to the nether leads you to the spherical nether dimension, and if you found a stone brick sphere it means there's an end portal inside that leads to the spherical end that has spherical end cities. Also about the end. Don't you hate it when you throw an eye and it suddenly breaks because you have bad luck? Well, now it will instantly appear on the end portal, so now you can't lose them completely. Wait, what is this thing under me? Here's a mode about rafts, an alternative to basic boats. It's not much different from vanilla transport but still a cool mode. In Minecraft we don't have easy ways to jump down from high places, so this mode fixes the issue by adding paragliders. Honestly, I see this mode being added to vanilla because of how basic and high quality it is. These cute little ghosts spawn at night, can be tamed by glow fairies, and you can give torches to him so he'll light up dark places. If you give him a totem of undying it'll work just like if it was laying in your left hand. The last option is to give him an enchanted item so he'll randomly remove one enchantment from it and drop some experience. Many ghosts are also a thing, but they can only replant saplings that they found. The Nether biome in Overworld is not an error, it's a mode that combines 2 dimensions into one, and I don't know if it's fun to play Minecraft this way. There's something beautiful about it and a great mode if you want to beat the game with a new twist. Wait, the counter only shows 42 and the video is ending. How to Minecraft? Are you a scammer? No, but I'm making this video for a whole month. My channel is dying and I literally don't know if this video will get 1,000 views, so if you want the second part, subscribe, like, comment, bye.